After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the second-ranked team, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Returner looking to make a play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. It's Maliava. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch! They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense here. The linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Close to the tight end. And that pass is way off the mark. I'm not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it. They're outside of the 50, the first possession. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away, and that's now going to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Makes the grab. It's Hayes. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Handoff from the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Well, the incompletion sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. They make the stop with the 47. That's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Bruins pick up enough to get a first down there. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Bruins! They connect for 6.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Jayhawks offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. On the move now. The defense scoops it up. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense starts with a short field. Handoff running right. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Quarterback finds a target on the right. That's complete. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Will keep it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Bond. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Bond. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Zips it down the middle. Deep shot caught inside the 15. And it's UCLA on top here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass rush gets home.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will tie the game here.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. UCLA offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. And the wideout goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, well, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
Moves out of the pocket. Who's going to take off here? Breaking free at midfield. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Keeping it on the ground here. First down and more. He's still on it. They bring it down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
breaks free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Now the try here for the extra point. Is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Kansas offense is back out there now. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the Jayhawks bring their punt team onto the field. Fielded at the 25. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Iamaliava. He dumps it off to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works. And the Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. You can throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Back to throw again. Nice grab. It's Matthews. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets it.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
First down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The Bruins trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Thurman. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Oh, what a spin! They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. First down here for this offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab!
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Hayes. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments of what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
That's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
It's caught on the crossing pattern.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They'll run it with the draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's been in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Touchdown, UCLA. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. He makes something happen. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with 25. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for a gap. It's Thurman. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. The Jayhawks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The freshman makes a tremendous grab there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Jayhawks are going to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
And the Jayhawks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, UCLA.
Dropping back. It's Maliava. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, I think it's the right time to call the screen here. And it looked like it was going to be open if they were able to execute. But give the defensive player credit for being able to recognize it and knock that ball away. Because if he doesn't, that's a big gain for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Now they call a run. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. It's UCLA with the lead, Kirk. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Takes the handoff. It's Thurman. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They can't stop him. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Jayhawks line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Design quarterback run. Fighting off the defender. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Finds his man. It's Hayes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
The Jayhawks are in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Brought that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
And the Jayhawks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keeps it on the draw. Touchdown, Kansas. As the QB fights his way into the end zone. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Bringing it out. It's Washington. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. To throw, it's Maliava. Gets made on the out route. An outstanding catch and run by the freshman. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Working clock with the ground game. That play moves the ball across midfield and is set up for the first down at the 41.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Movement here from the tight end. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch played over the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Bruins. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's Cook. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
He plays zone coverage, and the quarterback is patient. This is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. That's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for it here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
An incompletion makes it second and 10 now from the 21. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. And this one is caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.